Hello guys, here with a new video for the channel. I hope you like it, and if you like it, don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment, and subscribe. Now without further ado, get comfortable. Let's begin. Nemesis would be expelling a great power because the Saiyans refused to tell them where the Saiyans were. Meanwhile, on the planet of the destroyer god Beerus, Whis would have awakened Beerus from his deep sleep. Whis, if you woke me up for some stupid thing, I will destroy at least a solar system. Sir Beerus, the queen of everything, Nemesis-Sama, is in our universe, to be more exact, is in the planet Vegeta of the Saiyans. Beerus would be shocked. What did you just say, Whis? Is the queen of everything found in our humble universe? Let's go right away in case those damn monkeys make her angry and destroy this whole universe. Beerus and Whis would leave at full speed to the planet of the Saiyans. However, when they arrived, they only observed how everything was being destroyed little by little, where the King Vegeta and Bardock observed Beerus. He was glad. Sir Beerus, please, help us. Upon hearing that name, Nemesis would turn to see him. At that moment, Beerus would bow, and the Vegeta King, together with Bardock, would be surprised to see how the destroyer god of this universe had so much respect for that girl. They were terrified to hear that Beerus would say, "It gives me an honor to have her in our humble universe, queen of everything Nemesis-Sama." Everyone would still tremble at what this one would have said. Destroyer god Beerus, I'm looking for 2 Saiyans that made me use 25% of all my power. Beerus and Whis, upon hearing this, would be shocked, since they couldn't believe how some Saiyans made the queen use so much power. I don't think that's possible. Don't you believe my word? At that moment, Beerus would be speechless with terror. It is very difficult to believe that a mortal surpasses the power of a god of destruction, much less that mortals have surpassed the powers of an angel and being on par with 25% of all their power. If those Saiyans do not arrive in 24 hours, I'll destroy this entire universe, including you, Beerus. Everyone started looking for both Saiyans. What do I do now, Whis? I don't think I'll find anyone who makes Nemesis-Sama use 25% of her full power. After 24 hours, where Nemesis would return to the planet Vegeta, and when he observed that the Saiyans were not there, he would have become enraged. I gave them 24 hours to find them, so now I have no other option but to exterminate them. Beerus and everyone would ask for mercy for their life. However, the queen of everything, Nemesis, would charge a large sphere of ki with the ability to erase. Just as about that large attack was about to hit, all 2 silhouettes would appear in front of that attack, disintegrating it. Nemesis would not understand what had happened. Without giving it much importance, it would reload and attack with much more power, to which the same thing would happen, and a voice would be heard. So you want to destroy my planet, Nemesis? Then I won't let you! Flashback, Goku and Vegeta would continue training. At that moment, a signal would reach Zarma, stopping the training. Something bad happens in Universe 7. The queen of everything, Nemesis, is on the planet Vegeta and wants to fight, and is about to destroy the planet. Goku, feeling the power of that attack, will teleport next to Vegeta, appearing in front of that great attack. Everyone was surprised at how she had stopped that attack. Even Beerus and Whis couldn't move due to the pressure of their ki. Goku would return to see Nemesis with a Nemesis look that would make her shudder a bit, and would say, "What is this feeling? My body says I'm in danger." However, this, without following much of her instincts, would raise her power a bit. "I am the queen of everything, and I can delete what I want. You can erase planets and universes, but let's see if you can erase a person." At that moment, Goku would go on the attack at a flashing speed. Compared to the first time, this time the Nemesis Queen could not see anything. She only felt a powerful blow that would send her to the ground. Beerus and Whis were amazed at just being able to observe as the queen of everything would fall from a strong blow to the floor. What the hell? I was not able to see anything. Nemesis would raise her power to 25% again and would attack the Saiyan. However, she would realize that she was being mocked, since the Saiyan only dodged and blocked the same blows without any difficulty. Nemesis, realizing this, would raise her power to 50%, giving him a big blow to the face. The Saiyan would return with it and a smile. "That punch only tickled me." Goku would launch a powerful kick that not even with 50% of her would be able to stop. She would fall at the feet of Beerus and Whis. They would try to help her. Annoying Nemesis would increase her power to 90%, making everything shake around her. "I did not expect you to become so powerful in this short time, but now I will show you a power that you will never be able to reach." "Are you sure, Nemesis? I'm only using 45% of all my power." Everyone present would be in shock. Furious Nemesis would go on the attack. However, there was nothing to do. The Saiyan Son Goku had surpassed her by a lot. And on the other hand, in a very distant place, there were two Saiyans destroying planets and becoming more powerful. One of them would stop and observe the infinite universe. "We've been hiding for a long time. It's time for the gods of this world to fall. I can feel an immense power millions of kilometers from here." "Calm down, Kakarot. We must know the power of all." At that moment, they felt the clash of fists that destroyed everything, and they could get to where they were. Returning to the battlefield, the queen of all Nemesis was very injured. Furious, Nemesis, with the intention of killing, she would launch an attack with her erase ability. Goku would respond with a similar attack. "This is impossible! I'm the only one with the ability to erase!" Goku, at the moment of being able to explain everything, Daishinkan would arrive. "So you dirty mortals were reborn. You don't know what awaits you. I will make you suffer until I ask you to kill you." Whis would have already cured the Queen of Everything Nemesis. "What the hell is going on here? What is this all about?" "You are nothing more than a simple copy of Zeno-Sama. You're not the true Queen of Everything. Only I deserve the title of King." Furious, Nemesis would attack, where Daishinkan would parry his blow with one hand. "Now you are not a match for me." Daishinkan, with a strong blow, would leave her lying on the floor. Goku was preparing to attack. However, the Saiyan Prince would go ahead of him, going to Perfect Ultra Instinct, throwing a big blow at Daishinkan, who was not able to observe said attack. "I see you're much more powerful than that stupid queen." Daishinkan would raise all his power, making the entire multiverse tremble. The power that he realized was absurdly incredible, and at that moment, two lightning bolts began to clash their fists. Said battle would define the future of the entire multiverse. It could not be observed who would be the winner since both warriors were equal. Meanwhile, Goku would be with the Nemesis Queen, giving her a little bit of his power so that she can recover. At that moment, she opened her eyes. She would blush when she observed how the Saiyan had her in his arms. Meanwhile, Daishinkan would have taken the lead in the battle, giving Vegeta a few good blows that would fall badly injured. Goku observing this. "I see you've been training, but even so, you can't beat me. I'll exterminate you!" Goku would release immense power. Goku would go full power Ultra Instinct. Goku would launch into the first attack, beating the High Priest. That would have been fighting for a few hours. At one point in the battle, both would walk away. "You have raised your powers a lot, but I'm only using 65% of all my power." Daishinkan would raise all the power of him, making everything around him tremble, and a few planets would be destroyed, making everything around him shake. "Well, I'm not using all my power either." Goku begins to raise his power quickly, and his hair would grow to his waist. His appearance was imposing. All the universes would shake when feeling such power. The Queen of Everything Nemesis is surprised. "So that is the true power of Son Goku." Whis and Beerus would be scared and could not move. Goku, at the end of his transformation, would have reached the powerful Ultra Instinct Phase 3. Everyone present could not believe such power. Whis and Beerus could not feel the power of Son Goku, but his terrible pressure, Goku would give Daishinkan a shrapnel of blows that would leave him lying on the ground, and he would charge a powerful Kamehameha that would make him ashes. Leaving no dust from the Great Priest, Whis would cure everyone, knowing that his father wanted to exterminate them and rule all the universes, while Goku and Vegeta would tell everything that happened to Beerus. Whis and the Queen of Everything Nemesis, everyone was surprised by what those Saiyans. I understand why I was taken from my original palace. Everyone wouldn't understand what she would say. I'm not from this multiverse. I don't remember what multiverse I'm from. At that moment, a voice would rumble through the place. They are Goku and Vegeta. They must be attentive since soon their evil parts will arrive. King Vegeta is about to help them, but they must survive. Goku and Vegeta told him that the god Zama had told them about the death of a king of everything, and that two evil parts of themselves returned to them. From one moment to the next, a sinister power would appear, and two red eyes would they soon come to see. So you are our good parts. Everyone would be watching the two new enemies. What do you want here? And what do you want? The only thing we want is to become the more powerful and exterminate all living beings in all 12 universes. We won't let you, damn insects! Both Saiyans would go full power Ultra Instincts, however their counterparts would laugh. What a power so low that your damn worms, they won't even serve to warm up! Goku would launch himself against Dark Vegeta, while Vegeta against Dark Goku. Everyone would be having a close battle, where both Saiyans would go Super Saiyan Rose, balancing the battle much more by giving themselves some good blows. The Queen of Everything wanted to do something, but no idea had enough power to do it. Whis and Beerus could not even move. At that moment, Dark Vegeta, observing this, would launch a very powerful sphere of energy. Goku would try to teleport to stop it, however Dark Vegeta will not allow it. At that moment, the Queen would completely face that great attack using the erase power that was greater than hers. The attack would hit her squarely, causing a great explosion. Furious, Goku managed to raise his power much more, giving Vegeta a great blow that almost knocked him out. Going to help Nemesis, Goku would take her with Whis and create a field of energy for it to move. Leave this place! Go to the Kingdom of Everything and put barriers so that no one can enter. Whis would obey and they would leave. Goku and Vegeta would be in trouble, where their counterparts would charge a final glow and a Kamehameha. Goku and Vegeta would try to counter them with the same technique, but the power of their enemies far exceeded them. The attack was about to collide with Goku and Vegeta. Both Saiyans launched their maximum attacks at him, where Goku and Vegeta could no longer do anything to return them. The attack would collide with Goku and Vegeta, leaving them very injured and on the brink of death. Dark Goku and Dark Vegeta charged their attacks again to eliminate them in one go, once and for all. However, a subject would save them just before dying. Returning to the Kingdom of Everything, Nemesis Queen would be furious at not being able to do anything against those subjects. Beerus would be unable to move, knowing that they existed two warriors that not even the Queen herself was fully capable of defeating. The Queen Nemesis would be talking to Whis about everything that happened, where Nemesis would decide to train to overcome her powers since she was a prodigy, and her ability to increase in power was unreal. Returning with Goku and Vegeta, they would be very badly injured until a subject would heal them, and after a while they would wake up and observe a strange subject. What has happened? Where do we meet? What happened to those bastards? Why did you save us? Who are you? I'm the King of Everything of the Multiverse 5 Savitar. I have observed everything that happened with those two subjects, and I also observe great potential in you, and also the power of a king of everything. Goku would begin to explain how he had the power of a king until the part where they fought with their evil counterparts. Savitar would understand everything that happened. I will train you. Goku and Vegeta were excited where they began with the training. With the King of Everything Savitar, meanwhile in the Kingdom of Everything, there were some celestial barriers that did not allow any subject with a bad intention to enter, so they would be at accept. However, Dark Goku and Vegeta were wreaking havoc throughout the universes, killing every destroyer god and their guardian angel. Curse Vegeta, there is no powerful subject that can make me have fun. Calm down, Kakarot. Remember that the Queen of Everything and the deities of Universe 7 were able to flee. At that moment, they must become much more powerful. Both Saiyans would go to the Kingdom of Everything, where when they wanted to enter, it was impossible for them.
They cannot be there forever. Some point they must leave, and at that moment, it'll be their death.
Both Saiyans would leave the kingdom completely. Whis and Beerus would be scared. Meanwhile, in a very different dimension, the Queen of Everything Nemesis would be having a rigorous training to be able to increase her powers and be useful in this multiversal battle that is about to begin. Meanwhile, with Goku and Vegeta, these also having the most difficult training they had to with the King of Everything, Savitar. And after a few days training, Savitar would approach and seriously tell them,
"Now I want you to raise your power to the maximum."
Both Saiyans would raise their power to the maximum. Both Saiyans got a transformation called the Super Saiyan Silver. Their power exceeded by dozens of times the power of the Ultra Instinct dominated. They began to train and transformation so that it did not have so much energy wear. Returning with Dark Goku and Dark Vegeta, they would find themselves furious, returning to the Kingdom of Everything and raising a large part of their power, reaching Super Saiyan Rose Phase 3. Those with their most powerful techniques would tear said barriers to pieces and begin to massacre those that are in that place. However, from one moment to the next, they felt an immense power, and it was nothing more than the Queen of Everything who had finished her training. This would raise her power to the maximum. "I'll pay them back for the humiliation they put me through." And just a few seconds later, she had given Dark Vegeta countless blows, leaving him on the ground spitting blood and very badly injured. Dark Goku, observing and feeling such monstrous power, he would raise his power to the maximum, giving himself a great battle. However, it was not enough before the Furious Queen, who wanted to destroy everything. Nemesis would charge a great attack with the ability to erase. However, seconds before the attack hits both Saiyans, they would have emerged, bringing Dark Vegeta, being able to stop such a monstrous attack with a bit of difficulty. Dark Vegeta would stare at her.
"You should call yourself a queen of everything, since you don't compare yourself to the power of the kings of our world. We didn't think we would have to merge to defeat you."
In a few milliseconds, Dark Vegeta would give her a powerful blow that would knock her to the ground, making her spit blood. Nemesis would not stay like that and would launch herself into attack again, being in vain. Dark Vegeta's power had surpassed her by far, returning with the King of Everything, Savitar, and the Saiyans. They already had managed to master their new transformation.
"They have achieved great power, but even so, they should not underestimate their enemies, since when he was about to die, he merged. And now not even the Nemesis himself is a match for that subject. I will teleport them to that place. Good luck."
Goku and Vegeta would arrive at the battlefield, watching Beerus and Whis on the verge of death, while Nemesis was very injured but kept fighting. "You will not defeat me! I'm the Queen of Everything in this multiverse!" Goku would give some of his powers to the deities of Universe 7 for them to recover. However, when he was about to go help Nemesis, she would fall to the ground on the brink of death, where Whis would go to rescue her. Goku and Vegeta would return to see Dark Vegeta with a cold look.
"Are they angry? I don't know how they managed to survive, but the result will be the same. If we really wanted to win, we have no choice but to bring Gogeta."
Vegeta, with real anger, would accept, knowing that separately they would not be rivals for the warrior Dark Vegeta. Realizing that they were going to try stopped them. However, in front of them, they would put Whis and Beerus and Nemesis to give them time what they needed. "We won't be able to stop him for that long, so hurry up!" Goku and Vegeta would do fusion steps, and a light would illuminate the entire multiverse, making it also shudder. That's right, Gogeta had appeared on the battlefield, becoming Super Saiyan Blue, where Gogeta at super speed gave him a great blow to Dark Vegeta that would take him away from all of them. "Thanks for the time you've given me. Now don't worry, I'll take care of the rest." Gogeta and Dark Vegeta began with a great battle. In the sky, only lightning would be witnessed, and how the dimensions cracked due to the power of these two. "It's incredible! I'm a queen of everything, but even so, I can't see anything at all." From one moment to the next, both warriors would walk away, and with serious look, they would observe each other.
"It's time to fight seriously. I'm bored of you."
"I'm saying the same. The warm-up is over. Hope you're ready." Dark Vegeta would go to Super Saiyan Rose Phase 3, where Vegeta would go full power Ultra Instinct. Both would be giving a great battle. However, one had the advantage was Dark Vegeta.
staring to give him some good blows. They have been the most powerful rival I've faced, but they're not capable of defeating me. This would launch a final Kamehameha. Said power made everything around him tremble. Gogeta, upon feeling such a monstrous power, would pass to the Super Saiyan Silver and making the attack disappear with a simple shout. But Vegeta would be surprised. I didn't want to use this transformation, but the dark part of me has come to an end. You have ended the life of this entire multiverse. I hope you're ready to die. Gogeta began to give him a shrapnel of blows that Dark Vegeta was not able to see anything. That's right, Dark Vegeta knew that his death was approaching. Please forgive my life. You will not know much about me in this multiverse, and I swear, I can't do that. You've done too much damage to everyone in this multiverse and other multiverses. I can't leave you alive. Receive this, Heavenly Punisher of Souls! Dark Vegeta began to disintegrate when said attack made contact with him. Gogeta would detransform since his entire body was in pieces by not mastering all that power. The Queen of Everything Nemesis and Whis would approach him to help him recover his energies. How did you get such power? When Goku and Vegeta merge, the power I get is incredible. You really should be called the Saiyan gods. After a certain time, Gogeta would be diffused, returning Goku and Vegeta. I want to train with you to become the three much more powerful. What no one knew is that a being of much greater power than the 6 kings altogether was watching them. So, those 2 Saiyans are the saviors of that multiverse. How interesting. Let's see what he does with this. Said being spread a large amount of negative energy through the 6 multiverses. That's right. Each being of each multiverse was prey to incredible negative energy. The most affected were the kings of everything. However, when said negative energy was reaching the multiverse 4, that it was of the Nemesis, Goku and Vegeta realized, being able to neutralize said power, making Nemesis not be affected. For all the other multiverses, the kings of everything had a mission and objective of assassinating Son Goku and Vegeta, since they saw them as a potential threat. Damn, this power is from the King of Slaughter. I must do something before he completely dominates me. Savitar would communicate telepathically with Goku and Vegeta. Goku, Vegeta, the King of Slaughter had released his negative energy throughout the universe. Every being has... What's wrong, Savitar-sama? What happened? At that time, the calm heart of Savitar had come from absolute evil. I will kill you damn monkeys! They don't know who they're messing with. Each king of the whole has enough power to tear them to pieces. Get ready. Goku and Vegeta were surprised to realize the sudden change that the King of Everything Savitar had with them. What the hell? Who the hell is the King of Slaughter? I don't know, Kakarot, but what I'm sure of is that we must become very powerful, because if that thing is capable of controlling the King of Everything, his power must be immense. What happened, Goku? Vegeta? All good? Do you remember the negative energy from a few days ago? Because said energy has been responsible for the King of Everything being filled with incredible dark power, wanting to kill me and Vegeta. Nemesis would be a bit surprised by everything said by Goku, where she would gather all the designs of the destruction together with her angels. I have gathered you here today so that you are prepared, because a large-scale dark energy is approaching us, and we do not know its origin. That's right. Now the enemy is much more powerful than even Dark Goku and Dark Vegeta, being able to eliminate them with a single click if he wishes. All the gods were surprised, because these with their maximum powers were not rivals for Dark Goku or Vegeta. They would all return to their multiverses. However, they were all very worried about what was going to happen. Vegeta, we must become even more powerful. We must break the Super Saiyan Silver barrier and exceed the level of a King of Everything. Goku and Vegeta would start with a new training together with the Queen of Everything Nemesis. All of these were waiting to break all their limits. However, from a dimension from the Kingdom of Everything, a powerful tremor would feel the dimension. The dimension would have broken. Whose majestic power is it? I can't believe it has gotten incredible power. The power of that guy is something that even Gogeta couldn't do anything against him. Damn it. Now who the hell is it? The entire palace began to shake. where an incredible power pressure would be present. Don't you remember me, little sister?
That voice, is it you, Shiro?
Goku would be surprised because of what the subject said amid a surprising murderous aura.
What? That brother of the Queen of Everything, Nemesis?
I'm surprised you're with these two Saiyan men. From what I remember, you're the queen who hated men.
I don't remember what you're talking about. I came to this multiverse about 50 years ago because of a wish.
I see. That's why you have that pathetic power. You're not the Nemesis I remember.
I don't know what you're doing in this place, but if it's just to make fun of us, you can leave.
Don't talk nonsense, Nemesis. I haven't seen you for millions of years. Of course I won't leave. Besides, I want you to awaken your true power and accept for once and for all the demonic blood that runs through your being.
Now I remember. We are the Yagami family, the gifted demons.
That's right, little sister. And you always decided to turn your back on us and reject your blood.
I'm not interested. That power's disgusting.
If you manage to control it, of course it's not. Then look at me.
I will train with you, and if I change my mind, I will.
Goku would get into the conversation.
Will you also train with us?
Ha ha ha! I see that you have enough guts to go towards me with that naturalness. Shiro would begin to spread his power throughout the Kingdom of Everything, where he would leave Goku and Vegeta motionless.
What the hell? I can't move! The pressure this guy exerts is incredible!
Hell, Kakarot, you never measure your words. Now because of you, we're even in bigger trouble. Goku would create a small sphere of ki to cut himself and be able to move freely. Vegeta, when observing what Goku had done, would do the same. Wow, so you defeated fear with pain. This seems very interesting to me. Tomorrow, I'll train only with you two Saiyans.
Weren't you going to train with me?
I've changed my mind. I'm only going to train with this pair of Saiyans. I'll make them suffer in life.
No, you want to kill them!
I have always wanted to comply with your whims, and I listen to you for being my little sister. But this time, it will not be like that. I'll train with these Saiyans, and it's the last word. Shiro would leave through the portal of the Kingdom of Everything, returning to his dimension. This would be said. It's correct. We are the prodigal demons. But against the renegade gods, we cannot do anything. Wait a little longer, Mom. I swear, I'll save you and annihilate all that damned in that universe. Returning to the Kingdom of Everything, the Queen of Everything Nemesis was a little scared because she had now never seen her brother Shiro like this.
Is Nemesis-sama alright?
What are you up to, Shiro? You've never been like this. We'll be able to train with that subject of great power. I can't believe it. We'll become extremely powerful.
That's right, Kakarot. If only his pressure was able to almost kill us. Can't believe if we train together with that guy.
No, you mustn't leave this place. If you stay tomorrow, it'll be your death. My brother has never behaved like that. I don't know what happens to him.
Don't worry, Nemesis. Maybe he just wants to increase his powers like us. Goku and Vegeta would not give so much importance to the matter. Meanwhile, in a very distant place, to be more exact, in Multiple Verse 5, was the King of Everything Savitar, who was the most corrupt since he had taken affection for Goku and Vegeta, making all that affection turn into hatred and thirst for revenge. I can't wait any longer. I have to exterminate those damn Saiyans. Savitar was preparing to end the lives of both Saiyans. Returning to the Multiverse 4, they were already all in the Kingdom of Everything, and as the day passed, Shiro would arrive again. I hope you have rested well, because from today your torture begins.
We're ready for any training.
Okay, so I want you to raise all your power to the maximum and fight against me.
Are you sure he wants us to attack him at the same time?
That's right. They won't be able to do anything against me. I'll only use one arm. Do not underestimate us, damned insect. Make sure you regret your words. Goku and Vegeta began to increase their powers in a surprising way. The whole kingdom trembled from the power that both Saiyans gave off. It's correct. The power of these warriors is not normal, and in one of them I could feel the essence of a king of everything. Both Saiyans passed the Super Saiyan Silver, launching the attack. but what Shiro had said was true, since he was fighting with both warriors with only one arm.
This isn't possible! How can he stop both of us with one arm? This is a damn joke.
This power of this being is incredible. I can't believe it. What happened? What was the most powerful beings in this universe?
Goku and Vegeta would continue to attack, however, without warning, both Saiyans received an infinity of blows that they did not know where they had come from. Shiro showed a bit of his incredible speed. It's incredible! I can't see anything! I don't know what the hell's happening. At that moment, she could see how both Saiyans fell, creating a huge crater.
I was able to measure his maximum powers. It's not bad at all, Shiro would say to himself. They must increase their powers much more since those gods have a power similar to mine, or even the power of some of them is much more powerful.
You have amazing power. Training with you will become much more powerful.
That's right, but you won't train with that power. Receive this power, prison.
A sphere came out of Shiro's palm, colliding with Goku and Vegeta. His power had been 90% sealed.
What the hell? How do you want us to train if now we can't even move? It's my training method. You'll thank me later. But first, you must master all your base power.
Shiro began to teach them. What they did not know was that a powerful warrior was rapidly approaching this entire multiverse. A few days had already passed where Shiro was a little irritated. It'd be said,
training out of here will be much longer. It'll be better to train in the demonic room.
Shiro, with the change of place, would take Goku and Vegeta to said room. That's right, both Saiyans fell to the ground when they entered, not having the power.
Here we'll continue the training. Inside of this dimension, only 2 days have passed, while 40 years have passed inside here.
The Saiyans were surprised. The difference in time was brutal. They began to train in a very efficient way since their power was overflowing. At that moment, both had reached incredible power. When they were about to leave said place, Shiro would return them to see with a smile.
They have become very powerful. It's time to give them something back.
Power prison release! The power of both that sealed them returned, but it was different, since they felt how all their key veins were going to explode from so much power until they managed to dominate it.
I sealed 90% of all their power, so that they raise all that power again, since being so powerful, their Zenkais were no longer so incredible. And now when they gave them back their power, this is the result.
Both Saiyans were exploding with power. These would come out of the demonic dimension. The three would feel like a warrior was about to reach the kingdom of everything.
I recognize that key as the king of everything, the Multiverse 5 Savitar. That's right, Insect. But do you remember that an evil energy had infected him?
That's right, since the key that it gives off is pure evil. The three warriors would change places in the kingdom altogether. After a few hours, the subject would arrive screaming,
Goku and Vegeta, today will be the day of your death.
Savitar would charge a large lightning attack by launching it at him. However, at that moment, Goku would stop that attack.
I know that you're not the Savitar that saved our lives, so the only way is death.
That's right,
and it was the worst mistake that day. I should have let them die, damn Saiyans. I swear we'll look for the person responsible for this and annihilate him. Don't worry, Savitar.
Goku had pierced the chest with a powerful blow, making the king completely perish. Or that was what he thought. Since he tried to move his arm from Savitar's body, he could not.
But what the hell's going on? Why can't I get my arm out of his body?
The body of the king of everything, Savitar, was disappearing. Even from that, Vegeta flew at maximum speed to try to save Kakarot. But at that moment, the three teleported.
Damn, I can't believe it. It's not for one reason, it's for another, but those Saiyans always get into trouble.
Shiro began to fly at an incredible speed throughout the multiverse to try to feel the key of Goku and Vegeta. Meanwhile, in a very dark place, a voice would rumble.
So, they have fallen into my trap. I can finally keep the powers of the Omega Saiyan gods. Who are you, and what are you talking about? That doesn't interest you. Only that today will be your death. Or rather, you should feel lucky, since you will always live in me. Don't say stupid.
Vegeta was not able to finish that sentence because Sakurai suddenly went through him with an attack. But this attack was special. That's right, it was to extract the soul and power of its carrier. Goku went to Super Saiyan Phase 4 Heavenly,
Both Super Saiyans were training merged to recover their tails, and with this new transformation, Goku launched the attack, but his power was still not enough to face that guy who was having a strong blow almost knock him out of combat. When this being finished absorbing all the power of Vegeta, he would have launched the same technique at Goku, who used the Kaioken increased 200 times, making Shiro feel his power. Shiro would use the dimension change, arriving in the second, and with his demonic eye, he was able to observe the technique in detail. He let it absorb Goku.
Now, if I have seized the supreme power, no one will be a match for me.
However, Shiro would throw a powerful blow at him.
Who are you? Why did you absorb both Saiyans? I'm the king of slaughter, the great Sakurai, and seeing your great power, I will absorb it.
Shiro wanted him to use the same technique to get the power of Goku and Vegeta. Sakurai fell into his trap.
Spiritual debator!
Shiro, at that moment, would scream, leaving Sakurai surprised.
Spiritual devastator!
Both attacks were colliding, and no clear winner could be seen. What will happen next? Find out in the next chapter. Well guys, this is all for today's chapter. I hope you liked it and it was to your liking. Now don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment and subscribe. Now without further ado, see you in a new video. Until next time.